I do not imomwe na Zambia ati imomwe atuletera mulomo wenu ni mwemwe atuletera nga fefe nechibemba chana ati weko ni chinshi chakulile ati mulomo uyu tuli pano panto amwe atuletera abangeri aba ifyo bale chita.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
Na lelo na abuela to talk to you about one issue that has just come to my attention. Now I want you to understand the reason why I speak to you is because I want you to be informed. Mule ishiba ifile chitika. Because we need an informed citizen so that you are able to make informed decisions. I do not imomwe na Zambia ati imomwe atuletera mulomo wenu ni mwemwe atuletera nga fefe nechibemba chana ati weko ni chinshi chakulile ati mulomo uyu tuli pano panto amwe atuletera abangeri aba ifyo bale chita. It is not making sense, and the UPND bale tutwala munshila ivi. I am not a prophet of doom shilinganga, but like I always say, my words are beginning to come to pass. Bale tutwala kunshila ivi. Today I want to speak to you about the issue ya kukawambwa. There are three individuals, but more, but I'll speak to these three because they are public figures. Ba Honorable Chilangwa, ba Honorable Chitotela, na Council Chairperson Kalumba Chifumbe wa kukawambwa. They are in jail Kumukobeko as we speak. They were jailed, found guilty apparently for having committed a crime among which included malicious damage to property. Now, I will not say much about this. I will challenge you fellow citizens. I will challenge especially the journalists to pick up this matter and inform the public exactly what transpired. Pick information from court records, witnesses, and what they submitted. Because from what I have understood and have followed these matters is that Bachilangwa, Bachfumbe, na Bachitotela are in jail today for crimes they never committed. If you look at the evidence that were submitted, all the witnesses did not mention anything close to these people having been part of the commission of those crimes. They've basically been committed by association, or rather been jailed by association. Now, this is a matter that I will challenge you to dig deep and find out the facts. But this is what I want to talk about. Bakalumba as Bachitotela, in fact Bakalumba na Chilangwa have challenged this sentence. Ukuku bakaka, they've gone to court to appeal. When you appeal a matter, it means that the matter is still active in court. So Bakalumba balishita appeal against his conviction. Now surprisingly, ECZ went to court. Not surprising, of course it was a mandate of the ECZ to go and declare the seat vacant. So ECZ declared the seat of Kawambwa council chairperson vacant, and they called for elections. Bakalumba, through his lawyers, went to court, got an injunction against this declaration by ECZ, which injunction was sustained and a stay has been granted. Now those who know the law, ngamuapoka injunction, bamipela na stay, it means a decision cannot proceed. It means that by ECZ cannot proceed to conduct the election. If there's an injunction granted against the petitioner and a stay granted. In this case, Kalumba got an injunction in the Kasama High Court, which injunction has been granted, and the stay of execution of the election has been granted. Surprisingly today, the elections have been called in Kawambwa for the council chairperson position. Ama nominations yakabako mailo, and ama elections yakabako in 8 days. First of all, the law is very unclear as to what period can be given for campaigns. But for general elections, I know that the law is very clear. You are supposed to have 3 months of campaigns. But the discretion is up to the Electoral Commission of Zambia to determine the election campaign for a by-election. In this case, kukawambwa ba ECZ bachita declare okwebati ama campaigns yakamba pasande. And so the people of Kawambwa and the candidates will only have 66 days to campaign. Because my elections yakabako pa 27 October. Ama nominations limailo pa 19. Ama campaigns yakambeko pa 20. Pa 26 they close the nomination. So meaning that they will have 6 days to campaign. Now, I know they want to beat the 90-day period because of the ruling constitutional code kwebati an election must be held within 90 days. So they've called for these campaigns to be done in 6 days. Mwebana bakwalesa ni campaign nshiyo ineinga chitika muli 6 days iya kwa meya 6 days. Hello, how is it that today we'll go to court as provided by the law to get an injunction? The same court gives you an injunction and a stay. What does an injunction say? What does a stay say? Why would we on one hand get an injunction and a stay? On the other hand, the same court is saying proceed. Now, these things may look very funny. Not long ago, by ECZ Bamobene went on to pronounce the Kabushi and Kwacha elections, and Baisa Akanya ba Malanji na ba Bowman ukuchita participate in the election despite the court clearing the two kwebati kutiba iminina ba ECZ bena ba Bakanya. Lelo kukawambwa Kalumba apoka injunction, the court has granted the injunction by ECZ that we are going to proceed with the elections. Imoba UPND challenge mulefu okuteka. Challenge ushe mulefu okuteka chalo echabula amafunde, because amafunde mnechita set aside. These are the same laws. Mafunde ayo mufiro kuchita manage imwebene. Bane, I can tell you this. Takwabe chalo, there's no country that can be governed without laws. There will be disaster, there will be chaos in a country without laws. We are going to arrive at a situation where the Zambian people will have no hope and no faith in the institutions of governance, in the law of the land, in the courts of this country. Abantu nga bafika pa position yapo, they will stop respecting the courts, they will stop respecting the institutions, there will be chaos. I don't know if that is where you want to take us, to a place where there will be chaos. Abantu, they should stop respecting the courts, they should stop respecting the law, because that is what you are trying to lead us to. That is what you are trying to demonstrate. You are proving slowly that you are a grouping of people who don't respect the law, who don't respect the establishment. Bane, but if in the mweba, I may sound like in the Chipuba because in the landa, one day you live to regret that you are sowing a very bad seed. You are sowing a seed of discord. Because ichalo chawa mafi abantu nga balechita abide by amafunde nga baleko kuchita abide by amafunde tachakabe chalo chino. Uyu mutende tule yangasha mwebana bakwalesa ba UPND came at a huge cost. Harness this peace. Preserve this peace. These small acts may lead us into a disaster. And I will repeat, I am not a magician or a sangoma to predict that we may have trouble because of these things that you are doing. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not one of those who are scared of you saying, no, seditious. This is not seditious. I am simply warning you that lekeni ukuchita abrogate the law because tetimuteke chalo ukwabula mafunde. Mweba kukawambwa watch out for those issues I've highlighted. Take an interest, because at the end of the day, you need to have leaders who are going to represent you, but not leaders who are going to be forced on you, but leaders obo muka isalila mweben. And so you must also be interested in what is going on. Nalanda ulina matwi omfwe elo muku twi kamo kaya kamo kaya mo elo chintonfwa fingiriro ku fyafuminoko. My role is simply to speak and advise. Chiri kuli abondeba nga bali kwata amatwi kabomfwe. My role, posterity is going to judge all of us. I hope that posterity will not judge us harshly. I thank you as always. Ni nebini wa mpundu wasalwa munganda amafunde kunkana umwina nkana kuchaba ichi na totela.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.